Want to design your dream home? The Deadline Design team will show you how it's done.
Look at this. Isn't that incredible?
Amazing.
Together with builder Mike Griggs and designer Yasmin Janine, we'll give you an exclusive insight into the design process. By following a variety of different owners on hugely different budgets.
About 350,000.
50 to 70,000.
With wildly different tastes.
Minimalist.
Industrial.
Scandinavian, maybe.
But all desperate to meet a looming deadline.
We've been operating without an oven for 11 weeks.
I'm not cooking outside for winter.
The pressure's on us to wow them.
My goodness. Wow. Oh, my God. It's like a 7-star hotel room.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I quite actually like that Victorian chair over there.
I like bright colours, but I love this table. So
tonight, it's the case of the confused couple.
We love a mishmash of different styles, and so it must sound quite confusing.
yeah,
Yas turns to the books
drawing inspiration from the circles, the windows.
and Mike to the sledgehammer
Non-structural.
to create
Oh my God, I want to cry.
a fabulous family home.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so we're looking at updating the kitchen, and then there's the bathroom and the powder room.
For Jamie and Loretta, it was love at first sight. Well, for Jamie anyway.
I sort of knew straight away that, yeah, Loretta was going to be the one, you know.
I knew that he had a crush on me because he used to invite me to meetings that I didn't have to go to.
Now, with the arrival of baby Angelica, they're ready to start family life.
We're going to have our own place soon. Yay! Yay!
They bought their dream house, but it needs a complete overhaul. To save money for the renovation, they've rented it out and made a few other sacrifices. Like moving in with the in-laws.
They're living with my parents at the moment.
Yeah. How did I go?
Very good, Damien, very good. It's really not ideal, but it has been a nice help with having a little baby, and financially it's definitely allowing us to save for some renovations.
Yeah.
Jamie and Loretta have been saving hard and now they're ready to renovate. They need their family home done and dusted before Angelica's first birthday. So the deadline is just 9 weeks away.
This is it. This is it. So
We've
you know.
been waiting for this for so long, and we just can't wait to settle in this house, yeah. I've had some ideas for the new house because we got back from Cuba at the beginning of the year, and some of the decor and stuff that I saw over there was pretty inspirational and pretty amazing.
Should have worn my Cuban heels.
I'm really excited to be meeting Jamie and Loretta. This is their first family home, and it's such a privilege for me to design for them. Gorgeous period features, 20s, 30s, and I really look forward to seeing what I can do with it. Hello, how are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Loretta, I assume.
Loretta. Jamie.
Nice to meet you, Jamie.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Come on in.
I'm looking forward to this.
This is a classic Art Deco bungalow. At the back is the family room and kitchen. There's one small bathroom and formal living at the front. It's currently leased out. Jamie and Loretta have never lived here, so it's almost as new to them as it is to me. They want me to focus on the family room, kitchen, plus the bathroom and the front room, which Loretta wants to keep as a formal lounge.
I've always wanted a library, like floor-to-ceiling library and wall-to-wall, and I guess I just wanted an area where we can kind of have more formal, formal entertaining and
And
more like
time
the
out.
adults.
Yeah, time out.
Yeah.
No screens in here.
So no TV?
Yeah.
No TV. Okay.
He knows what cut his
News to
legs
me.
off, seriously.
Yeah. And my arms while you're at it.
So what is it you love about this room?
I love the ceiling
Gorgeous.
and the windows.
Yeah? What is it about the windows that you love?
I really like the LED light, the detail, and
it's
the pelmet.
beautiful. Yeah. This is real Art Deco. Like, you know, it's quite subtle, but that's that fast-track engineered sort of stage, what they're doing in Art Deco. It's great. So you want to keep the pelmets?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very traditional.
I'm beginning to work out that Loretta really appreciates the period features in her home and in general likes a classic look. I hope the bathroom has such lovely features.
Oh, gosh.
The bathroom has a separate bath and shower, but no toilet. That's at the back of the house. It's also a 70s shocker.
Not as beautiful as where we've just come from. Here, come in.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
I feel like something's going to fall on my head. That's like a big hay bale shaft or something. I'm actually not afraid of the size of it. I think the size is actually okay. I don't think that's an issue. I think, to me, the biggest issue is the shower.
Yeah.
And this.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
Yeah.
So do you think there's enough space for a toilet?
You're pushing it now. Wow. I said I wasn't scared of the space, so I didn't say spacious. Well, it depends on compromise. Like, to do that, you would have to put the shower over the bath.
Yeah.
Definitely a rip it up and start again. I wonder what's waiting for me in the family room and kitchen. Looks like a blend of the 70s and the 80s.
We both like this here.
The breakfast bench,
The
definitely.
breakfast bench.
Do you like it that it's elevated? Because most, you know, sort of modern living is the same height. But this is
I think
higher.
so. I think it gives
You can hide the mess.
Yeah. And sometimes people feel that's a barrier.
Okay.
That they feel like they've been put to the side.
Okay.
Again, I can see that Loretta's leaning to some classic touches in her kitchen.
I really like the period sort of fittings. So, you know, those ceramic sinks and the period style taps and even like the big ovens, like the old stove looking. They're the kinds of things that I want. Yeah.
So you don't want to go real modern with a few period features. You'd rather go more period features and just modernise it in the way you live.
Yeah. I guess that's
Okay.
pretty much sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is great. Big space.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. But really, it feels a bit caravanish.
Yes, it does.
We've got the fluoros, we've got the...
Or something from that 70s show?
Yeah, it is. There is an option of painting it.
Yeah,
you can
we
do.
thought about doing that.
Is not a bad thing because, one, it works with the traditional look that you're talking about. That would actually save money to do something simple like that that you can put more into your kitchen and the fittings and fixtures.
Yep.
The wish list is freshen up this living area. A new kitchen, a new bathroom, and create a library cum sanctuary for Loretta in the front room. The million-dollar question, how much do I have to make this happen?
I think we're sort of planning on getting this done for around about $80,000.
For about 80.
So let's see what inspires them.
This is the first time Jamie's seen these.
I love it.
I'm just as surprised
So you want
as
what
you
she
are.
wants, don't you?
Yeah.
Totally. Happy wife, happy life.
The relationship works.
I guess the main things are the kitchen, so you can see the kind of style.
And there's the cabinets that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And do you like these old style handles?
I do,
Yes.
yeah, I really do. That's the library, something like that. Yeah, I love that idea.
That is floor to
with the
ceiling.
ladder. And,
Yeah. What is it that you like about that?
I just like that the pieces are really different and they're just like a talking point, really.
Yeah.
And it's just something about The furniture's a little bit different.
So there's no matchy-matchy?
No, I'm not very matchy.
You don't want it to feel like a display home?
Yeah, no.
Everything here is either black and white or a little bit tan and earthy.
Yeah.
Is that sort of the colour palette you're looking at?
Yeah, and I like to have some colour.
Well, OK, let's go for that one. You want some colour. There ain't no colour in here to help me. So what colours do you love?
I like bright colours, so I like mint colours and hot pinks and just all kinds of different, bright sort of colours.
I'm getting some mixed messages from Loretta. She likes the Victorian kitchen, her library is American Hamptons, and her colour palette is extremely modern. I think some more digging is in order. I'm bringing Jamie and Loretta to this gorgeous antiques market to try and pinpoint exactly what they're after.
So what I want to do here is actually get both of you separately to point out something that you would feel would be the starting point of the style that you want to go.
Yep. I quite actually like that Victorian chair over there, so I think that's a pretty special piece.
OK, well, that's consistent. They both said they like the period look.
I really like this industrial stool.
OK.
Yeah.
OK, I'm taking you right off the planet here. Something different. What do you think of retro?
I love it. I love the sort of diner feel. Yeah, it's definitely a standout piece, isn't it? But having said that, I think, we totally understand where you're coming from now, where we love vintage, we love old, we love a mishmash of different styles and trying to blend them together. And so it must sound quite confusing.
Yeah.
It's not unusual to find people who have such a wide range of tastes. They just don't know how to start focusing their design ideas. Hopefully, the team can help me do that for them. With 25 years' experience in the building trade, Mike is my Mr. Practical.
That fireplace, is that staying?
Yep.
Great.
They're fine with it.
As for fellow designer Yas, anything she comes up with is original and unique. I love working with her.
That very bespoke patterned background is going to compete with that.
Let's hope they can help me find the way forward for Jamie and Loretta. The tenants have now moved out, so we're taking a look-see. Starting with the library, that will be Yas's project on this redesign.
I definitely think there's a lot happening in here and we need to try and unify. We've got Art Deco pelmets, we've got scalloped, window treatments, stained glass windows, 70s clad stone fireplaces with gas inserts and coffered ceilings and very decorative cornices. So there's really quite a bit happening.
You think it's over the top?
It needs to be toned down a lot.
Next, there are some issues in the bathroom I need Mike's advice on.
Oh, my goodness.
The thing is, though, they want a toilet in here, so it's about getting under the house and seeing the plumbing.
Yeah.
Quite sure we can fit one over there behind the door so it's out the way.
Yep.
But the compromise is they'd have to have a bath shower.
I'm not sure if this is the old slab in the old days, what they put under here. Sometimes they did, sometimes they backfilled under there. So a little bit of work on the floor, but luckily it's not a great big space
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
not at all.
So even if we've got to replace some of the flooring with the new flooring system, it's still possible.
Yeah.
So, and then we can move whatever we like under there.
Sure.
But I can see a little bit of work under there to look at.
So a deadline of 8 weeks till baby Angelica's birthday, $80,000, and no idea what the owners want, I've got a design dilemma. Coming up,
I think this is my dream home. I love it.
I cracked the case. Mike deals with an explosive issue.
I found an old galvanised gas line. Now it is leaking under here.
And Yas gets fiery over a fireplace.
But just
and I can
pitch
show
it.
that. I'll just pitch it, just pitch it. You nearly left a word off there. Pitch it.
Jamie and Loretta have been saving hard to renovate their first family home.
This is it. This is it.
On a budget of $80,000, they want a new kitchen and bathroom, flooring, furniture, and a library for Loretta. The deadline is less than 8 weeks away when baby Angelica turns 1.
When I first met Jamie and Loretta, they talked about how they loved vintage furniture. And then when they showed me inspiration photos, it was all about that perfect cottage style. Then they sent me pictures of furniture they want to keep that was a little bit retro, a little bit, I don't actually know. So I've brought them to this house so it can help me zone in to the style that they really want to work with. Hello.
Hi, Shaynna.
How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Mwah.
I'm great.
Thank you.
Come and have a look.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Very nice.
I think this is my dream home. I love it.
Aha! I've cracked it. This house epitomises eclectic. A lot of people think eclectic just means jumbling together a bunch of stuff you like. That's not a style, that's a mess. To do it well, you need a clever mix of balance, subtle theming, and grouping. And here, it's done beautifully.
If you break it down, what we look over here is that we actually have a little bit of formality.
Yeah.
So if you look at those 2 chairs, they're exactly the same. You look at these 2 couches, they're exactly the same, but you've got that beautiful feel of balance and then all the craziness on top of it.
Yeah.
So that's the basis of getting it right, is to put a little bit of structure, not a lot, just a little bit of structure and a little bit of formality.
Yeah.
The rest is this eclectic look.
Yeah.
Then when you break it down, there are a few little themes. So if you look at the aged leather,
Yeah.
you've got the hunting lodge, you've got the hunted bull,
Yeah.
you've got a zebra rug.
Yeah.
So as much as you don't think there's a connection, there is
It
a little
does.
theme going in.
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah.
Once you talk about it, it becomes obvious. But if it's not highlighted, it's okay. You know, it's still beautiful nonetheless. But
Yeah.
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 Very good
It works.
Okay then, eclectic it is. All I need now is an underlying theme or palette to base it on that reflects who Jamie and Loretta are. While I get my thinking cap on, Yas is off to see the wizard. I mean the State Library of Melbourne, in search of a little inspiration for Loretta's longed-for recreation room.
Wow. This is fantastic. The craftsmanship of all of the gorgeous details found everywhere is absolutely spectacular. It takes ages to take it all in, but it's a really beautiful starting point.
Loretta's library won't be on this grand scale, but there's heaps of details that will work really well.
I'm drawing inspiration from the circles, the windows, the forms, the shapes.
This is amazing. I also love the palette, the timber, the black of the lights with that brilliant white plasterwork. It's just gorgeous. It's given me tons of ideas, tons.
Jamie and Loretta are like a lot of people. They love many styles that end up being conflicting and become paralysed because they really don't know where to start. So that's where I come in. And eclectic, as I showed them, is about creating an underlying structure or a balance and then layering on top from there. I'm going to find a linking thread of what that structure can be that ties the whole house together, that means that Loretta and Jamie can layer their memories of now and their future on top of. The question is, what's that base going to be? Now, it might sound funny. I tend to ask my clients what is their happy place, and I'm starting to get an inkling of what theirs is. They did talk about their holiday in Cuba and how much they loved all the textures and the lived-in look and how it was bold and relaxing at the same time. And to me, that's my perfect place to start.
It's make your mind up time. I'm taking Jamie and Loretta to my pitch room where I've done a life-size setup of their kitchen family room. But I'm going to start by explaining my theme for their eclectic home.
So what I want to show you is what my inspiration is for your interior. You went to Cuba.
Oh.
And you loved it.
Yeah.
Would you agree it's a place that you loved?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
That you
most
thought was
definitely.
magical?
Yeah, it was amazing.
And having something that was resembling Cuba bringing into your home would make you relive that?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
So I picked out the blue that was in the Cuba landscape. And then I thought about the buildings and the streets. And have a look at this texture.
Ah, yeah.
The stone, the granite.
Which was pretty much prevalent everywhere, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
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 Okay, so just get ready for this one.
Okay.
So this is where I bring a bit of pattern into your life.
Okay.
I love it.
Very nice.
I was so hoping for that because I got goosebumps. I love it. It can actually work with traditional. It can be Moroccan. It can be Cuban.
Yeah.
It can be ethnic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can actually be a base to work everything on. So to me, this is the base of your home.
Oh, wow.
How does it feel?
It's amazing. I think I'm just overwhelmed. It's amazing. I never thought this would be like this amazing.
It's amazing.
Well, I think I can safely say they're pleased so far. The bathroom's a pretty simple change of layout. The bath moves to the end wall with a shower overhead. Next to that, the vanity and then a toilet.
These are your floor tiles.
Cool. Very
Now,
cool.
they're random patterns, and this is the actual floor. So pop this in your hand and have a feel of that.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Yeah, awesome.
It's like walking in the stone in Cuba. Yeah?
Yeah.
Love it?
Love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Pattern and colour is how I'm going to give this home an eclectic feel that isn't overwhelming. So these tiles have a Cuban come Moroccan flavour, like the pattern I just showed them. Next, I'm pushing the boat out with a kitchen feature that echoes that beautiful Cuban blue.
Could you be brave?
Ooh.
Something like this.
Oh, wow, okay.
Are you scared?
I think I'm a bit scared. It's definitely pushing my boundaries a bit. Just a little bit nervous.
It's not a crazy colour or anything. I like it. I really like it.
Yeah.
And it's my oven, so...
I want you to cook. I like
It's such a good trade-off. I'm loving it.
Well, a good marriage is all about the art of compromise. Let's show them where that stove goes.
So here we are standing in your space. So this is basically the layout of your kitchen. We know it's a tight space, but we've been clever in what we put in it.
The blue stove will sit on this wall, and opposite,
Just imagine this whole wall. So you walk in from the hallway,
Oh, wow.
and this whole wall in your kitchen
Wow.
is wallpaper, like that.
How cool.
Yeah,
Love
very
it.
cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is your sink.
Oh,
Nice. It's always what you wanted, right?
yeah.
Then there was that sort of industrial feel that you were looking at as
Yeah.
well. So I've got something else I was looking at. So sort of looking in that 20s, 30s
Yep.
feel of mixing the industrial and the deco.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Oh, they're so cool. I love it. Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see now, I'm mixing together all these styles. We've got
Yeah.
vintage, deco, industrial, Cuban, possibly Moroccan. The colours lend itself to retro.
Far out. You're amazing.
well, that's what I love. Happy and very enthusiastic owners.
We've got 5 weeks to pull this reno together. The demolition phase, ripping out, tearing up and carting away, it's cracking along. Until I smell a rat. So I've capped off the gas in the kitchen, but I could still smell it leaking. So I've come under the house to check. I found an old galvanised gas line. Now it is leaking under here. I'm gonna have to get the plumber out to do a pressure test. And unfortunately, it's gonna be an extra cost, Jamie and Loretta. And it's not just a financial problem. Until it's fixed, it's down tools for all of us, deadline or no deadline. I don't think Loretta and Jamie would be happy if I blew the place sky high. Angelica's birthday is now just 5 weeks away, but everything's been put on hold because I've discovered a gas leak. All the gas lines have to be replaced. It's an extra cost on an already super tight budget of $80,000. The delay means we're really pushed to get the work done in time for deadline day.
I'm working on my design for Loretta's library. Now, this is what springs to mind when you say library, but it's far too masculine for Loretta's feminine retreat. Instead, I'm basing my design on the library Loretta loves, so the bookcase will be white. It complements the Chesterfield sofa she wants to keep. And a coloured back panel will give the joinery some depth. I know that a big ticket item was a ladder. She loved that full-blown idea of a library, but the ceiling heights are very low, so personally I would never have done that, but I wanted to answer her brief, so what I've done is integrate it, but only on a decorative level. So I've got a ladder, it doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling, it sits on a beautiful custom rail. We've also integrated some cupboards to the base as well, so that closes off all of things that she doesn't need people to see. Lots of different things going around in this head of mine, but I'm really happy with the final result.
A week later, the gas pipes have been replaced at a cost of $1,500. And we're back to banging away with our sledgehammers. Thanks, guys. We're right into the bathroom now. We're in the middle of fitting a new skylight. As you can see, we're going to bring it back into the middle of the room and give them a whole lot more light. The old skylight was very high and narrow and felt a bit like standing in a mine shaft. The aim is to make the new one wider and more sloping. To achieve that, we've had to take down the ceiling and strip back to the framework. Now we need to move a roof rafter to create a bigger hole. So, non-structural.
I'm at Loretta and Jamie's today because the bespoke joinery I designed for their library and their living room is going in today. And I believe Mike's already inside, so let's go have a look. Hey, hey, hey. Wow, you've started.
Yes, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Very good, thanks. Yeah, I've just cut the carpet back, ready to put the kick in.
Yeah.
So we can get you a little library happening.
Great.
Then we can throw the kick in there.
Yeah, perfect.
And then we'll be able to fit the rest.
So right here, we've got some doors, actually, that are being installed to the base there, but I think they're still on their way.
Yeah, they're still coming?
Yeah, and then the custom rail is also still getting done.
Around, so, okay.
So
we've got...
right now, we're just fitting the joinery and those side panels that are being infilled to match the same colour as the back.
Okay, great, yeah. We'll get the rest of that in today.
Yeah, perfect.
Maybe the rest tomorrow.
Cool, great.
So the first part going in. First part, yes. Exciting. That's a good tip for that one, isn't it? Leave the carpet in so you can drag it on. Yeah.
It's looking nice. Wow.
Coming together.
Oh, it looks great. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
Up on the roof, tiles have been removed to make room for the new remote-controlled skylight. And it's going to come over to me. A bit more. These days, they come fitted with their own flashing. Tiles replaced on top, new wall sheeting underneath, a paint job, and the bathroom will be light and bright.
The living room is also being lightened up by installing a new big sash window to the side and these doors into the garden. It's an extra $13,500, and with the other additions to the original plan, the budget is pushed out to $98,000. This often happens once a reno's underway. The owners find more things to do, and it's usually more cost-effective to get things done while the builders are on site.
I'm pretty happy with how things are tracking in the library, so I'm filling in Shaynna on where we're at.
So elements that we've purchased already are these great metal wire-framed plant stands. I'm envisioning really thick, luscious ferns there in the corner. So this is the side chair. It's gonna look amazing.
I just love it.
The chair doesn't look like much now, but Loretta likes reupholstering. And I think this will be a great project for her and really help personalise the room.
This was a bust I found, which is incredible.
I love it.
Actually a really decent
How big
size
is it?
too.
The fly in the ointment? That fireplace. And there's no money to replace it.
Right now, without clouding that fireplace, it's become an eyesore because it's just so different from, it's just another era that I'm like, how many can you put in there? So I had ideas about painting a shape behind the fireplace to add a layer of something else that wasn't there. My initial thought was to carry a border, say, up from here and around just on this side, not on the other, and slightly radiusing this corner.
So what you're suggesting, so you've got your fireplace here,
Yeah.
your surround, and you're suggesting taking it up
Yep.
like this
Yeah.
and around like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know what? I know where you're coming from and I know what you're doing, but this looks like a 70s spiral.
No way.
Voila.
I don't think so. But, and this is where design is so hard because it's so subjective.
She has it in her mind, it's going to be her
Yeah.
little traditional parlour.
Okay. So I think maybe if we make this an equal, maybe straighten up these curves. So you've got straight corners.
It would, you know what? It would have to be something that they would have to see because I know that they wouldn't be able to visualise it. So
let me do a little mini rendering.
Yeah.
I'll shoot it through.
Yeah.
You let me know how they go.
Okay.
But just
and I can
pitch
show
it.
that. I'll just pitch it. Just pitch it. You nearly left a word off there. Pitch it.
With just under a week to go before Angelica's first birthday bash, the place is still looking pretty empty.
Early morning workout.
But the painters are making the library a nice bright white as per Yas's instructions. And the kitchen's arrived.
We got the light one again. Guess what? You're younger. You go backwards.
The $33,000 kitchen has been made to measure and pre-assembled. Easy as.
What is it, 200, 150? 150.
This kitchen is a triple whammy. The plain white gives it a modern edge, but there's a hint of 50s retro in the design. And the shaker detailing on the doors with the cottagey sink and taps add the traditional touch for Loretta. Then these engineered stone benches are the texture that will add the Cuban feel, as well as the blue of that big and beautiful stove.
Excited?
Hello, how are you? This is very exciting.
Wow.
A lot of people here. Come in. So here's your lounge room.
Ah, nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a lot brighter and the library's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think by putting a dark wall in makes the room feel smaller, but because there's bright white in front of it, it makes it feel bigger than what it is. Yeah. Now, over here at your fireplace, so we've taken, you know, that out of the budget. We're not doing any tiles.
Yeah.
We're just leaving it as it is.
Yeah.
But Yas came up with an idea because she would like to make that feel like it's a bit more of the room and fitting in with it. So she was suggesting that we paint this a similar colour to the wall.
Yeah.
And then come 200 mil out and sort of like frame it around there.
I don't know.
It is quite out there, but you've been really brave with a lot of out there stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe just have even a think about it overnight. Might be something that you'd be open to. You feeling comfy?
Yep.
Yeah. I really like it.
It is nice.
I love this colour.
And the biggie, the key to Loretta's heart and Jamie's stomach, the kitchen.
Loretta, it's ready.
Oh my God.
Come, touch.
Oh, wow.
And they seem fine about losing that high bench.
You'll have your microwave up there. You can put all your appliances over here.
How cool.
You can't take it
Speechless,
all in.
right?
Yeah, this is amazing. Oh my God, I want to cry.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There's so much storage. Oh.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so big. Beautiful thing. Oh, on your hug. That's beautiful.
Wow. I can't believe this. Oh my God.
I love that you love it. Hope you spend a lot of time in here.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
And talking of slaving over a hot stove,
Oh my God.
yep, she spotted it.
Yeah, I'm not even going to hold you back. Just go. You go. There's what? Everyone's there.
Oh my God. How cool is that?
So have a look at everything in there. So it's got all those different racks you can do in there.
That's way too cool.
I'll have you all over for dinner.
A few people might keep you to that.
Well, that's a good day. It's great when our work's appreciated. Few days to go and we're tracking well. The tilers are cracking on with the splashback in the kitchen. Lantern tiles are very retro and the grey echoes the tiles in the bathroom. Using feature tiles on either side of the bath means they aren't too overbearing. And these tiles have the same Moroccan Cuban look as the bold blue wallpaper now covering the kitchen wall. Again, subtly tying the two rooms together with colour and style. And of course, there's the pièce de résistance.
Perfect fit for the oven. I actually love the colour and I think the tiles are amazing. And I know Jamie and Loretta are going to love it too.
I'm off to Jamie and Loretta's house to check in with Mike. And then Yas is painting the surround of the fireplace, which I'm not too sure about. She's confident, so I'm really excited to see how that goes. And then we've got some of the furniture in. So it's going to look like almost a finished house. Wow.
Hey!
I have to say I was wrong. That is
You like it?
so good. Well, it brings out all this.
I know, it brings out all those tones, doesn't it?
It really makes it feel modern rather
Yeah.
than just dated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Well done.
Yay! I'm glad we came to a compromise there because I thought it was a really good detail.
It is. Well done. And this
Yeah.
looks really good too.
Yeah, this is going to come up really nice once we've done the surround.
It's the first thing you see. How good is that?
Woohoo, as I said. Isn't it great?
You know what? I saw it when it was just sitting out there, but this is just beautiful. And then we've got the wallpaper, which it's hot. I really like it.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yes, do you love it too?
I love it. This is one of my favourite features of the whole kitchen.
Really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just working with all the elements that they were wanting. So we've got even industrial. This is a bit industrial.
Yeah.
You know, they're traditional and industrial, and it works with the light over there.
Yeah.
So it's not saying, look at me, I'm retro, look at me, I'm Cuban, look at me. It's just nods to certain areas that brings it together for one look. I think it's all coming together. Like, there's just lots of dressing now to finish it off. So I'll go see what I can work with, and you have to still do some magic in that front room.
Yeah.
I've got some sink work to do. How's that?
Yeah.
Lift. Cool.
Here we go.
Yeah, nice touch, yes.
Yeah, it came in good. It's a great stand.
The way I've been able to work with the eclectic look in Jamie and Loretta's interior is seriously through pattern and colour. So I've got the pattern in the kitchen and I've replicated something similar here in the lounge room. It's the same sort of tones. Once I've got that link, then I can add other colours like this lime green, soften it with a bit of tan and leather, and then also put in some natural elements like some timber and some texture. Another element they really loved was the retro, and I've been able to put it in this lamp. So beautiful pop of blue, and this pattern here either says retro or Moroccan and links the whole area together.
The work's almost done. So how much did it cost Jamie and Loretta? The original budget was $80,000. The kitchen was a big number, $54,000. $10,000 on the library room, $8,000 on the bathroom, and around $6,000 on the family room. Added extras like the bifold doors, gas leak and floor treatment made the overall total around $105,000.
As darkness falls, we're racing to get the library finished, but I'm happy with the way it's coming together.
You right?
Yeah.
I can see the face.
The white bookcase and sofa give it balance.
Big muscles.
Yeah.
The black details offset the traditional features, and the table and floorboards give the timber touch you'd expect.
Would you have that centre or would you have that at the back?
Yeah.
That way it's not feeling like big blocks. Here's a gorgeous one.
Beautiful.
Finally, this period piece has been left for Loretta to cover, adding a unique personal touch.
Down a bit.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's good.
This may not be a totally traditional library, but I think Loretta will love it.
After years of saving and months of waiting, it's finally time for Jamie and Loretta to see their new look family home.
How are you?
Shaynna.
Good to see you.
You too.
You ready?
We think so.
You think so? You nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is when it all comes together, so you can go, oh, it's my home. So, well, that's what I'm hoping you're going to do. I hope so. Yeah. Hold my hand. Let's go. Let's come up those stairs. In you go.
Whoa-wee. Wowee.
Walk in. Walk in. It's yours.
Is this our house?
This is your house.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I wasn't sure about this colour around the fireplace, but it actually works.
Make it work, yeah.
You know what? I was exactly the same. But I think that it takes away from the heater.
It does.
Your eye goes up there,
Yeah.
so it's that good distraction.
Yeah.
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 I like it.
Loretta's Chesterfield sofa and the vintage chair are part of the traditional touches that create the underlying theme for Loretta's library. Sit down.
It's amazing.
We've added some more eclectic accessories, but not too many. This is your first home, and I didn't want to overfill it and feel like that this is how your home should look. This is about your very first home as a family, and so throughout we've just put hints of what we think you could have, and then you can layer on top of that.
Yeah.
The brief was to create a relaxing sanctuary for Loretta, and it looks like we've pulled it off.
So beautiful.
Wowee.
Wow.
The heart of the home for any family is the kitchen. And it's especially true for Loretta.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh my
that
God.
is cool.
Look at this wallpaper. How cool is
It's out there. You two have been really brave. I'm so pleased.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's sort of the
It's
way it sort
really
of ties
cool.
in, and yeah,
It just
looks like it
works.
belongs there.
The layout isn't so different, but this brand new kitchen ticks all the boxes for style
Oh,
That is
look
so
at
cool.
that.
and has some clever features.
Oh, what? Doesn't stop. You can put your nuts and chips on there.
Yeah.
So that's where all your spices go. So you can actually get to everything properly.
Way.
And then I'm just going to let you wander.
I love the light.
Yeah, the light is so cool.
Because it's got the Art Deco, it works with the house, it works
Yeah.
with the industrial look that you love.
Yeah.
And your beautiful shelf here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks very cool.
Last stop is the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
The new layout has made the bathroom feel much bigger. We've moved the bath to the end wall with the shower overhead. That's freed up space to install a toilet and a much larger vanity on the side wall.
Oh my God, look at the shower head. Oh my God.
And you're going to fit under that.
There's so much more room. I do like the tiles. I love the tiles.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Different, aren't they?
It works
They
with the
look really
wallpaper
cool.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
And, you know, just put textured towels in here,
Yeah.
things that are just feeling warm because
Yeah.
it's all just hard surfaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it's that house.
Absolutely incredible. Such a transformation.
Such transformation.
Massive transformation.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you,
a
Shaynna.
beautiful first home.
Thank you so much, Shaynna.
And what you just said before, it's got so much personality.
Yeah.
And I think it matches you guys. So good luck with the future.
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you everybody for coming to Angelica's first birthday party. We don't have a lot, but you know, we're always rich when we've got all these people here.
Happy birthday to you.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good girl.